you know exactly what is coming your way. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you celebrate Christmas, I hope you are having a fantastic day. If you do not celebrate Christmas, I hope your own holiday has gone well, or you're getting excited for the lead up to your holiday to begin. I want to have a little bit of a selfish talk with you all about why I'm uploading on Christmas. My biggest pet peeve when it comes to YouTubers is they always take a 2-week break between Christmas and New Year's, and usually everyone comes back the second week of January. And as a YouTube consumer, watcher, avidly, I really don't like that, and I always find when I seek refuge away from family and I open YouTube, there's always nothing to watch. I wanted to make sure on my channel I will always be that source of refuge during the holiday times to provide that content during those weeks that maybe other people take off. No tea, no shade, but it is just selfishly a pet peeve that I have, and I know I cannot possibly be the only person who thinks that way. So I got all elfed out. I'm in my little, very old, elfy pajama top set thing from Blue Notes pre-COVID. I also have the elf hat on. When I used to work at Sobeys in the bakery department, one year they gave us these to wear for the month of December, I think it was. I think that was the run time for the hats. I do want to say that the hats were not mandatory. They were optional. So if you didn't celebrate Christmas, you didn't have to wear them. If you did not watch last week's video, last week, tier list style, talking about my makeup purchases for 2025. This week, the reason you clicked on this video, I'm doing the same thing, but with the PR I have received for the year. I hope it doesn't get me in any sort of trouble for 2026. Let's cross our fingers that brands and PR companies will take this well. One can only hope. If you do work for one of these PR brands or companies, I'm a very small fish, okay? Please don't be offended. I'm going to start recording my screen and then we're going to get into it. Once again, I'm going to shrink into the corner of the screen and then we are going to get going. I just gotta set up my screen recording. Much like last week's video, I'm still keeping it with the same categories. We have Can't Live Without It. Very self-explanatory. This is a makeup product that I can never see myself not having at my disposal for the rest of time. The next one down is Love It, But. This is a category where I wish the product was just like something a bit different. It could be the fragrance, it could be the texture, it could be longevity. I have nails on again, by the way. Who am I? I love it. It's so close to being perfect, but there's just something off about it. In the middle is the yellow zone. It's makeup. I don't know what else you want me to say. It's makeup. The second last category is Something is Missing with an ellipses to keep it nice and ominous. This could be very similar to the Love It But category, except in the negative sense, where it's just not quite there yet to even be considered an average piece of makeup. It's not quite there yet with the formula, the shade. And then at the very bottom, don't even bother. Don't put your money down on it. Don't waste your time. I didn't say that in last week's video. This is a very opinion-based video. My video, my rules. PR boxes oftentimes have multiple products in it. It isn't just one type of product. So it's going to vary box for box. Think you'll understand what I mean. Ooh, and another really good disclaimer. So many disclaimers, but you really need a good sense for these tier list videos for how I'm ranking them. PR comes in a variety of ways. Very obviously see the only brand I am on a PR list for is MAC Cosmetics Canada, which means that they consistently send me boxes throughout the year and I don't know what's inside. I never assume that just because it's a new release means that they're going to send it to me. Ooh, also important. Shades and colors that do not work for me do get re-gifted and paid forward to people in my life. So there's no makeup wastage here. The most common type of PR that you are going to see is going to be like mail list PR, which means that it comes into your mailbox and then you say yes or no. That's what's sent to you. So those PR boxes, you do know what's going to be inside of them. PR from events and PR from what I like to think of as traditional PR, where it is maintaining an image, and we will talk about it when we get there. Okay, that was a lot of talking. I'm so sorry. I want to be very transparent on how these PR things come into my life, because I feel like that is a point in the beauty space, or just in general space of people posting online, where they don't talk about the types of PR that you get. The first PR that we're going to talk about is the MAC Cosmetics Shade Extension to the New Nudes line. This was in January. I didn't think that they were going to send out this as a PR, so I did purchase the shades that I wanted. So there was a lot of these lipsticks that got paid forward to a few people. In my last video, I put them in Love It but I'm going to put this into Can't Live Without It until other brands step up their game when it comes to these neutral concealer lip 2000s tones. I don't see myself not having these MAC ones at my disposal. Yes, I do wish some of the shades were a little bit more cool leaning instead of neutral. Overall, I do think they brought back a trend that was heavily missing from Western brands. Next is the EOS event. Where is the photo? Here it is. So I went to the launch event because EOS creams and stuff only just came to Canada this year. I think they officially arrived December or November in 2024, but the launch event wasn't until February 2025. In that event, I got the one of everything. So I got the shaving cream, the hand cream, the lip balm, and then the 3 shades of the body cream. I liked the shaving cream. Do I think you need it? No. Everything else I hated. If you are a grown adult, don't even go near any of the other products. The lip balm I had to throw away. It wasn't even deserving of being passed on. You know those like kiddie lip balms where you put it on and then the smell just coats your mouth and like sticks to the back of your throat? That's what that lip balm did, and it had that like burning fragrance taste, so it was like no one deserves to use that product. And then the hand cream was in the same cashmere scent as the body lotion, which I hate the cashmere scent. The coconut one and the vanilla one, I hated the vanilla one, so I gave those creams away to like a 10-year-old who loved the smells. We kept the coconut one, but we use it in emergency in this house. It is not a preferred and a preferred like formula. It's way too shea butter-y. Feels like a screen on your arms. It doesn't really melt into your skin. It's not that nice of a product. The next product I received as a PR mail list was the YSL Lash Clash One of Everything mascara. I'm going to put it into Don't Even Bother for everything. I have yet to use the brown shade. I still have it. I'll probably whip it out once I have a few more mascaras expire. I find raccoon eyes immediately upon applying this mascara. I have always had problems with it. It had been a few years since I used Lash Clash. The last time I used it was like 2018. So I was hoping that, you know, eye chemistry, skin chemistry changes over time. So many people say that that is their like holy grail mascara. I think they're all liars, because every single one I've ever owned, I blink and it's just 10 minutes in, all over my eyes. It's awful. The only time I had success with the black one is if I put a waterproof mascara underneath it, but I shouldn't have to do that with a mascara to make it work. I shouldn't have to layer a waterproof mascara in order for the mascara I actually want to wear on my face. I don't like that. This is the Strobe cream from MAC. They reformulated and relaunched 2 new shades of the Strobe cream, and they came out with the Strobe liquid blush. I'm going to put it into its makeup. I just can't use the product because of the smell some days. The Strobe blushes They're really nice if you use it in the correct order. Otherwise, it can pull up your foundation. So I think that if they tinkered with the formula a little bit more, it could have been a very nice and perfect blush. I also think that they are way too pigmented because the doe foot picks up way too much blush. The actual doe foot, you only need like half of what comes off of the doe foot to do your cheeks, and your blush would be like this level of blush. It would be like you're wearing blush. It's a very intense product. I do find that it is quite finicky, so it's not anything that I would overly recommend, and I've been playing with it now for quite a few months because apparently I got it in, when was it? March. I got it March 5th. Almost a full year playing around with them, and that is my consensus on it. March 20th, I was invited to the Lancome pop-up at Square One in Mississauga, Ontario, and it was for the Flutter Extension Mascara. This is my little selfie. You can see Chia in the background there. Not my favorite event, have to say. That was the first like mall pop-up I've ever been to. I don't think I will ever go to another one again. It just felt, as much as the EOS event was like a private invite-only event, the one in a pop-up was way more like animals in a zoo. I didn't like that. I didn't like that experience. I'm going to put the actual mascara into Something Is Missing. I don't know what it is about the formula. When I first tried it fresh from the tube, it never smudged on me, and it was gorgeous, and it's like the Day Seal had a baby with Lashy Doll, so it's the drama of Lashy Doll with the lengthening of the Day Seal. But then something happened, and like a month or so into using the mascara, it just started to transfer, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if there's something in the formula that evaporated out or, you know, dried up. I don't know much about formulation of mascaras. I feel like something is missing. Oh my God, it's almost like I called the category that for a reason. Crazy. Then pretty much a whole month goes by without any PR. April 24th, I got so this product was one that I talked about in my video last week, the shadow sticks from MAC. I purchased Haku Haze because it had been out for like a couple months now. It launched right around the time that the nude extension lipsticks launched. I assumed this was one of those products that wasn't going to be sent out, but it was just months later. This one featured one little baggie that was all of the eyeshadow sticks, and one baggie that was like Get Gabriette's Look, which had a lip balm, lip liner, eyeshadow, and like a few things. So I'm going to judge this one based on the eyeshadow sticks because that's what the featured product was. I'm gonna put it in Can't Live Without It. I love the Dazzle sticks. I love it. I love 5 shades out of the 8. I don't think there's been 1 week that has gone by since I've gotten those where I haven't picked up one of those Dazzle sticks, whether or not it's just gold stud to the inner eye or if it's using one all over my eyelid. I feel like I use them all the time. After that, I got this L'Oreal skincare box. I'm going to put it into the middle section because I did not use these products. I have sensitive skin and these contained some actives that I wasn't too sure about yet. So I gave them to my sister-in-law. Her review of them is like amazing. She's said that her skin has never been better and it's just yum, 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 yum for her skin. She is about the same complexion as the model on the box, and I know that the actives are really, really good for that skin depth. So they were all hers and she has loved them. Ooh, brave yet controversial. This is the MAC Lip Glass Air launch with 2 lip liners, but I'm just judging it based on the Lip Glass Air. Don't even bother. Don't even bother. If you love the lip glass formula, don't even go near the Lip Glass Air. They are not the same thing at all. It's true, they are non-sticky. Because these shades have so much pigment in them, they suddenly sink into your lip lines, and I've timed it within 10 minutes. It just sinks in, whereas with the lip glasses in the same video, I'll have it pop up on the screen, of course. The lip glasses, because the formula is thicker and not as nourishing and oily as the Lip Glass Air, the pigment stays where it is because it's suspended in that lip gloss formula. So I do not like the Lip Glass Airs. I don't enjoy using them. The only time I do use them is pretty much if I'm using a lipstick that's basically the same shade. Otherwise, it's glaringly obvious that the pigment sinks in. Oh yeah, this was surprising. MAC Cosmetics Canada sent out the Viva Planet and Viva Empowered. Those were the two lipsticks that they sent out. Didn't realize that they were going to send out the Viva lipsticks because it is a charity lipstick. So I'm going to put it into Love It, but I do understand that this is PR, this is marketing. So they sent this out because they want you to talk about, oh, sorry, I hit you. They want you to talk about the Viva line so that they can raise money for their charity, depending on your country. If you're in a different country, it's like a different charity. So if you're interested, go to your country's MAC website to see what the charity is that the Viva sales go towards. But I don't know, I received it and it just felt not wrong, but it just felt like I just got a charity lipstick in the mail where the money is supposed to go towards helping people. So it kind of like psychologically, it was something that I didn't really enjoy. Loved Jamie. I've worked with her before when I did the Pride campaign for Yorkville Village in Toronto. Worked with her, fabulous. Loved seeing her have a little win. In July, I got another MAC one. They really came out with so many products this year. They had a serious revamp, and I think it has something to do with how the creative director changed in 2023 or 2024. I can't remember what year. So I think all of these products that have been launched are part of their decisions, and they were like seriously revamping and following a lot of trends. So this is one of the trends that they followed, where it is the lip glazer lip liner, all the colors. It also came with a AirPod, which the AirPod is $2 cheaper than one of these lip liners. Fun little fact, mine was broken, didn't even work. It's okay. I use Samsung. So I'm going to put these under, no, I'll move them to It's Makeup. I do, unfortunately, every time I bring them up, unfortunately, I do love these lip liners. It's such an interesting formula, and really you have to feel these in person. It's not like applying lip gloss to your lips. It's not like applying the traditional MAC lip pencil. It's like this weird product that like I've never touched before in my life, but the price per gram is a lot. So if you were to purchase one of these, I would not recommend this becomes a new staple in your lip routine, because you are going to burn through the product very, very fast. And that was my critique originally, and I still stand by that critique. But unfortunately, they really are a beautiful, beautiful shade. I keep three shades in my daily lip liner section: Root for Me, Whirling, and not Whirling, Whirlin, and Night Moth. Yes, this one was really strange. So this was a PR mailbox from NYX Cosmetics. It was the Epic Ink eyeliner pen, the brow gel original clear, the very, very pink blush, my about a half, I think, and then the blue Chill Lips, Chill Vibes lip oil. All of these products I think just belong in It's Makeup. The eyeliner pen, I know, is a staple for a lot of people. I just suck at using eyeliner pens. I know it's a good product, but I'm just putting it in the middle because I'm bad at that eyeliner technique. The eyebrow gel, it's a gel. I do find if I use too much, it can get a little clear and obvious on my eyebrows. The Buttermelt blush, I do enjoy the Buttermelt blush line. I just don't like the smell of them. And the Chill Lip Oil, I didn't know that it was like a tingling lip oil product, so I did touch it to my mouth, and I do not like any kind of plumping, tingling product. So unfortunately, that was a fail for me. Oh yeah, this was a surprise. So this was another PR mailer, and David's Tea was not mentioned in the mailer. It was supposed to be the Beyond Screen sunscreen and the acid dropper. I'm going to put it into Love It But. Am I still recording my screen? I am not including the Hubba Bubba watermelon flavor or the surprise David's Tea strawberry lemonade uncaffeinated tea. I didn't even know those were going to be in the box. That was a strange surprise. Welcomed, but it was just odd to open the box and see those things. The Beyond Screen I really like underneath makeup. The acid I really like under makeup. Hesitation is just, I don't think it's something I would repurchase. Unless I were to try something else and not like it, then I would turn back to these products. So this is the only PR product where this is like PR. This is like what PR was invented for. I made a TikTok and it got a lot of views about the About Face F2 Olive foundation because I had a lot of people be like, oh my God, it should be your perfect shade. It looked like I spread peanut butter on my face. Oh, it also had a broken applicator and it came kind of like raggedy and questionable. So on Instagram, About Face reached out and they were like, oh my God, please tell us where you bought it and when. And I sent them all the information that they had requested, and that was it. Okay, fine. A month again went by, and then on TikTok is where the video got the most views. They reached out again and they were like, oh my God, can we send you the whole fair line? We're so sorry this happened. I knew what was going on. Now that the video was getting a lot of traction, now you wanted to make things right. I appreciate it. I said yes. They sent me products and they sent me a surprise bronzer. I'm going to judge it based off of the foundation formula. The actual foundation formula is beautiful. If you have a shade match, or if you're able to buy 2 of them on sale to make your own, the finish of this foundation is really beautiful. And I know that is a very common review I've seen of these About Face foundations. Oh, the reason why I made that original TikTok was because the About Face foundation finally came to Canada in 2025. I don't know why. They sent me Coney Island in the bronzer stick, which is the medium skin tone bronzer, when they just sent me all of the fair foundations. I don't know why they would have done that. I don't know if they were fishing for more virality of me being like, why are you sending me a medium bronzer when you're sending me fair foundations? So I didn't play into that. I've used it. It's like, okay, in the summer I can get away with it. I used it again when like my brief toasting I get in the summer is now gone. I can't get away with Coney Island anymore. So it's definitely a summer only bronzer stick. It is a gorgeous formula in the bronzer stick though. So I am impatiently waiting for Shoppers Drug Mart to get in the rest of those. There are a couple makeup things that for some reason I've misplaced the photos of. I thought I took photos of myself at these events, but I don't know where they went. So MAC Cosmetics had a, similar to the About Face, a PR crisis about the new formula for the MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation. So they held an event where they color matched people and you got the foundation compact that you were color matched to, and you had the option to engrave it if you wanted it engraved, take photos, happy PR time. I'm putting the powder into something is missing. I do find that the powder still pulls this weird orange at times. Some days it really completes my makeup. Some days it completely ruins my makeup. So it isn't something that I reach for. It wouldn't be something that I necessarily recommend because of the way that I just explained it. I find that it is still a very professional or like extreme makeup wearer type of formula where it isn't very beginner friendly and it feels like something could be tweaked in the formula. And then on National Lipstick Day, MAC Cosmetics had a lip pop-up at the Queen Street Pro store in Toronto, and you like spin the wheel, but it gave me lip products that I wouldn't have tried otherwise. Inside the actual event, you could change the product that the lip combo roulette machine gave you. They kind of wanted you to walk in and then find a MAC artist and then try on the lip combo that you were given. If you like it, you then pick up everything. I wanted everything to be a surprise for when I got home to record my video on it. I really like it. I got All Things Magical lip gloss, plum lip liner, and Popstar Pink lipstick. I already had Popstar Pink, so it is sitting in my makeup zone. I really like All Things Magical and I really like Plum. So if I need to do like a normal makeup day for like a holiday or seeing family, friends, whatever, I reach for those. Much like the Kiehl's skincare, when they do run out, I don't know if I'll run out and repurchase those exact shades. So that's why it's going into Love It But. Another skincare PR mail list, this is mail list, was like the Generifique from Lancome. I have been using the face wash and I think it is good for my skin. I haven't yet used the active bottle. I'm about to because my Kiehl's is about to run out on me. Much like the L'Oreal skincare, I'm putting it neutral in the middle. I don't know if this like birch bark face wash that I use a few times a week is doing a lot, a little, I don't know. My skin doesn't hate it. It doesn't feel more dry. It doesn't feel irritated. So I think it does its job, but I haven't used the other half of the Generifique line. So I want to keep it in the neutral zone because I don't have solid opinions yet. Oh, this was a fun one. So in my mailbox, I had YSL come and say, do you want this perfume? And I have been purchasing YSL perfumes since I started getting my own money. Kind of an incredible experience for me, really. I'm going to put them into its makeup. I'm not obsessed with the smells. I don't hate the smells. I think I much prefer the black one compared to the silver one. Yes, these are technically male scents, but I love a masculine scent on myself and I use them to mix into samples that are maybe too floral. I like adding the masculine in there to really bring it back down. But I also just haven't had these long enough to really make up my mind. Yes. Okay, another MAC Cosmetics product. This is the Lightstruck Liquid Highlighter line. I kept 3 shades. The other ones I have given away. Love It But. Love It But. The glitter is sometimes unappreciated. They do say online and stuff that you can mix this into your foundation and blah, 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 blah. You can do so much with it. The glitter is really big. It's like super small glitter and then it's kind of like medium to a little bit larger glitter. So when I've mixed it into my foundation, it does get Edward Cullen on the face and it's a little bit crazy, so I wouldn't recommend that. So I wish it was just like a little bit more blended through, but I do really love them. I have it on today. I have the Lightscapade shade on today, if you're wondering. Oh, I misspoke earlier. This was the PR email that I got in January and I didn't get the product until September. This was from NYX Cosmetics. This was the face glue and setting spray. And I guess they also came out with this new eyebrow gel. I'm gonna put it into Love It But because I really like the face glue. This is the first sticky primer that I've ever used. If all the sticky primers are like this is not at all what I assumed a sticky primer would be. To me, the NYX face glue feels like when you activate Fix Plus. It is glycerin in your hands. And Fix Plus Original is like a glycerin spray, and if you like pat your face, it like makes it sticky, like a sticky primer. This feels like that. I haven't done a video on it yet, but I want to do a video comparing the sticky primer to an activated Fix Plus for like the stickiness level. But hesitation that I have is for the spray. I really don't like that I have to shake it for so long to mix the starch back into it after it settles. I haven't tried the new eyebrow glue. No comment on that. But I love the finish of the spray. I just hate the shaking of the starch. I wish there was an agitator inside the bottle. Oh, this one was disappointing. This one was my bad. So this was another email from YSL, and this was told to me in the email that it was going to be some of the Love Shine products. It didn't click in my mind that there was a potential to get plumping products. So 3 of these products were lip plumpers, and one of them was the clear lip balm Love Shine lipstick thing. Love that product. The plumping ones, hate. Haven't even opened them. Have to figure out who the hell wants them. But that was my bad. That was my bad for accepting yes on the email and forgetting that there were lip plumpers in the line of products, and I should have known better that they were going to send out the lip plumpers. But that lip balm, that clear lip balm, it says plumper on it. There's no plumping. It just smells a little minty. That's about it. Love it. Stays in my purse. It is my lip balm of choice. So hydrating, so gorgeous. Love it. Love that product. Oh yeah. So this was another email that I accepted yes to because of the drama behind it. I wanted to see what they were like. I have not purchased from Urban Decay in years for many reasons. My own ethics, I do not purchase from Urban Decay. I'm going to put these sprays under Don't Even Bother, not even necessarily for the drama with Skindinavia. I have tried these now, the original, the glowy, the matte. I have shaken them for like 2 minutes every single time. They all leave the same finish on your face. They, like my face right now, this like glowy demi finish, they all leave that same finish. Why is a matte spray leaving me dewier than when I sprayed my face? Why is the original spray leaving me dewier than when I sprayed my face? So I think they really screwed the pooch on their reformulation, because I don't remember the original Urban Decay doing that to me. I remember it locking it down, and now it's like it locks down, but why is it so shiny? Why is it so shiny? All of them. All of them. The next thing that arrived was the MAC Cosmetics Advent Calendar. Crazy to receive. I was put on the MAC PR list in the fall of 2024. So last year they didn't send out the Advent Calendar. So when this showed up, I was like, what? They sent out what? And I opened it all at once because it's a lot of money, and it seemed like in the Instagram poll that I put out and YouTube poll that I put out, it seemed like everyone wanted to see what was inside of it specifically before they made their own purchase of it. I'm going to put it into a love it, but I do think the full-size products that they gave away in that advent calendar were shades that I give MAC kudos for, because I was expecting to get, you know, Velvet Teddy, Spice, like all the basic MAC colors, and that is not what was in this advent calendar. So that was really nice, really surprising. But their organization of the calendar should be changed for next year. That's all I'm going to say. They needed to reorganize the doors. Next product I got, Cicaplast from La Roche-Posay, and it was supposed to be like, this is how you get glass skin, post your glass skin routine. And when I was using this product, I was sick in bed, and it was supposed to be this super juicy hydrating product. So I was like, ooh, that's going to be my moisturizer while I am sick. It's a one and done product. I think it should be illegal for La Roche-Posay to market this as a face cream. I got so many cystic acne breakouts all along my lower cheeks. It should be illegal. This is not meant for your face. I'm sorry, it's not meant for your face. It broke me out so bad. And I then did some researching after I started to get these crazy acne marks. A universal experience, apparently. There's like a whole Reddit forum of how this Cicaplast Balm B5 from La Roche-Posay gave them the worst breakouts of their life. Hello, I'm one of them. I was so mad, so I'm using it on my hands, and that's about where I'm at with that product. And then the last MAC PR product for the year was the reformulation and new release for the Dazzle line. It was in a cookie tin, which I've now used as a sewing kit, repurposed. So it came with the new eyeshadows. The liquid shadows are reformulated and repackaged, and the new release of the Dazzle lips. That's a lot of Dazzle to remember the name of. I'm going to put it into Love It, but I can see myself repurchasing the Dazzle lips. I hope they do a shade extension because the Dazzle lips were shockingly pink. There was a lot of pink going on, so I don't know if that's coming up in 2026. We're all gonna wear pink lipstick. Who knows? Love the Dazzle liquid eyeshadows. It's just a liquid eyeshadow, and I try really hard not to fall in love with those because they dry up so fast. And then the eyeshadows, they're glittery eyeshadows, they're beautiful, but if I were to use it up, would I necessarily want to repurchase specifically the MAC formula? I don't know. So they go into Love It because I love glitter. This was like the best thing ever. I made 5 videos on this PR box, but I'm just not 100% sold to say that I can't live without it. The second last product of the year that was also a mail list was this like L'Oreal group mailer. So it came with the Thayer's toner, the Garnier Vitamin C, and the L'Oreal Revitalift cream. I'm putting it into its makeup. It's in the neutral zone. I know Thayer's has had some heavy opinions on whether or not it should be sold as facial toner. So the Thayer's I'm going to use for my like chest knee and like my discoloration at the back of my neck. The Garnier Vitamin C, I'm not sold on using the vitamin C. I might give it away again. And then the Revitalift, I just haven't opened that yet. So it's just in the middle because it came in December. I haven't opened it yet. I have no opinion on these products. The last thing is from Anua. They sent me an email, which was interesting. I've never had contact from Anua before, but they reached out and they wanted to send some of their new PRDN products. And one of them was like a facial spray that they are crowdsourcing opinions on the spray. So like they sent it to you, you were trying it for like a few days, and then you fill out a Google form on your opinion for the products. I've done that. I haven't opened any of the other Anua products that are in this photo. If you are allergic to fish or shellfish, don't use the PRDN because it is from fish. Do not use it. So it is also going into its makeup. It's too soon. I haven't opened the products. The only one I've been trying is the facial spray because that's what we're crowdsourcing the information on for Anua. This is a very interesting end of the year photo. Compared to my makeup purchases, there's a lot more Love It But than I expected, and a lot more it's makeup, and a lot more Don't Even Bother, which I think is where I like this to look. Because if everything is can't live without it, then I must be lying. I think having Love It But and its makeup have almost equal amounts of products in it, much like in my 2025 purchases. Most makeup is good these days. Like, it's really hard to make a bad product. So if you do get overwhelmed with all of these new releases, I think taking a look at this chart is a good way to kind of re-ground yourself that yeah, it might be a good product, but there's probably another product out there, possibly cheaper, possibly from a brand that you would prefer to purchase from that's going to be just as good. I think that's a takeaway that you should really consider. I think it's interesting that the something is missing. There's no way I would ever be able to purchase what I did purchase from what I wanted to try, and these products that were partial new releases, partial new to me products. There's just no way that I could spend that much to get the content for you guys. It's just interesting. I'm interested for 2026 for what this chart will look like. Like I said, maybe I'm shooting myself in the foot with this video idea, but I like looking back on these products that I've gotten and like my opinions on them, the roundup, am I still using them, etc., etc. And I do want to say that I do my best to use and reuse the boxes that are given. If it is something uncreative like the NYX just cardboard boxes or the L'Oreal cardboard boxes, I don't reuse those. But the lip glass air trunk I've reused to hold jewelry. The MAC Dazzle cookie tin I've reused into a sewing kit. The YSL Love Shine heart-shaped box is now on display with our designer coffee table books. The Strobe Cream Asterisk I did try to use as a wall hanging, and then it fell down one night and we got scared, so it's just in storage for now. I want to put that out there that I am reusing these packaging where possible. If you are someone who maybe tried some of these new products this year, let me know your thoughts and opinions on my ranking down below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you liked me, thank you so much. Consider subscribing. That way I can pop up in your feed more often. You can also follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Both are Claire Cuckoo. If you're interested for anything on my face, it's always in the description box down below. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.